Well, we've seen some great bucks taken with the crossbows on today's show, but practice and good safety measures are imperative to making a clean and ethical harvest every time out in the field. Before heading out to target your biggest buck ever, it's important to test your crossbow on a target to know the range you're comfortable with.
You know, I watched Chris shoot his crossbow up here at the lodge before we went out, and I felt, you know, he had a 35-yard shot. He practiced 20, 30, 40, and some 50. I felt real comfortable he was going to make a perfect shot on it.
When you do get it out in the field and know what range you're comfortable with, it's important to mark that range, so when the deer comes out, you know you can knock him down.
You know, yesterday I had the opportunity. I could have taken a shot. It wasn't a shot I wanted to take. It was at a range that I hadn't shot. And, I mean, I had a rangefinder, I had a Nikon rangefinder, and the range was 53.4 yards. The furthest I had shot at 50. And I hadn't shot at 50 very many times. And so I just wasn't comfortable with that shot. Without a rangefinder, you know, what happens on flat ground is, you know, when you're sitting up in a tree and you've got individual objects that you can range, it's a lot easier. You know, you can say, oh, there's a bush here that's 20 yards, and there's a cactus here that's 40, and there's a tree here that's 50. But when you're sitting on flat ground and the ground's level with you and almost kind of going away with you, it's really difficult to know how far a deer is going to be. So when those deer first came in there yesterday, I was able to range. I mean, I actually ranged the animal. I mean, I held that rangefinder in my hand and I ranged the actual animal at 53.4 yards. If he would have been 3 or 4 or 5 yards closer, I know that doesn't seem like much, but that air is starting to fall a lot at that range. And I know that just from bow hunting. To me, it just wasn't worth taking a shot.
When you're finally ready to make your first harvest with a crossbow, try going after a good mature doe before trying to knock down a big monster buck. Being out in the field is a lot different than shooting at a target. Let's join Whitetail Diaries crew member Justin Rackley as he takes his first doe ever with a crossbow.
I drilled her. Just perfect opportunity, you know, perfect setup, and I think I made a good shot on her. So I think it's all going to be good, and hopefully we can track her down pretty quick and put her on the table sometime soon. Taking my first deer with a crossbow, and I was glad to do it with a 10-point, and I'm pumped.
Hey, great shot, Justin. For more information on any of the crossbows seen on today's show, visit TenPointCrossbows.com. Thanks for watching.